Hey, how's everyone doing? Tonight I've experimented with the timer a bit for the intro. Decided to not keep you waiting, guys. Oh no! Oh no, I see a problem. I see a problem already. I've only noticed it right now. Guys, let me fix you. This is gonna be a small technical fix. I'm gonna implement it very quick. Let's do this. I see that the chat box was a bit overlayered with the background image. And now, everything's good. Everything's fixed. Hi, everyone. Yes, there's gonna be a giveaway. Link Moontoon or Moonton. Not sure how to pronounce it. But hey, it's July, everyone. Very happy that the summer is, closer to getting over. I'm not the biggest fan of summer, let me tell you that much. But hopefully you're enjoying the sun. Hopefully you're basking in its rays, getting your vitamin D. Just, I don't know, playing something on the beach, enjoying the sea if you live near one, or maybe spending a vacation of some sort. Hey, it's the usual activities, the usual pleasant activities, while Sam is trying to get himself frozen in a block of ice to survive. All right, not gonna yap a lot on like off-topic themes. Not gonna cover a lot of the relationship of mine with heat, but still, let's break down the schedule that we're gonna feature for tonight, because I have stuff to show you, people. I've been very excited to launch this stream. Hi, everyone. Hey. Save it up. Yeah, we have a lot of time for yapping then. But first, while I break down the scheduling, let's go and visit the secret mission. Guys, you won't believe it. This is the Chapter 2, Mission 7. A mission I've never, ever featured on the stream before. Can you believe it? A first-time mission. I assure you, this is the first time you see it. Grab it. Complete it. You'll get a gift. Free boxes. Do not believe Grey Diamond in the chat today. Moderating, as usual. We never featured this mission. I've never, ever, on stream said anything about the statue. And the fact that I don't recognize whether it's a centaur or just a sort of, man on a horse sitting on its head for some reason. But hey, be sure to grab the gift from this mission, because it's gonna be available for a while during the stream and after the stream, as usual. It's 3 days. It's gonna be available until July 6th. No, you featured it before. Lone Pilgrim, please. Grey Diamond says that I get lazy, not preparing like new images for the secret missions. I'm just trying to, get him off my back with these like. I don't know. I don't know what he wants from me, right? But hey, be sure to grab a mission while we're at it. And the schedule for tonight is as follows. We're gonna check out on the special development build, as always, the new season that is coming to the game, the Golden Sun season, dropping in onto your devices on Monday. It's gonna be the 7th of July. Yes, the 7th of July. Did not mistake the number for the with the 6th of yeah. Sunday is the 6th, Monday is the 7th. Everything's correct. The calendar switch, man. After June, it's a bit different. So we're gonna check out the season. We're gonna check out Oya. Oya didn't actually get a proper live stream covering her kit way back when she was released. So I'm gonna cover all the bases there, because I think Oya is one of the best heroes, in my personal opinion, in the nature faction. She's pretty reliable in the meta right now. I enjoy running her with Yasmin, but we'll get to the synergies, the counters, and whatever. Let me actually switch you to the game. And after that, we'll go as usual. We'll cover the seasonal content, we'll check out Oya, we'll go and train with Oya a bit in the combat mode within the trainings, and then I'm gonna grab a couple of teams from the chat. We're gonna have fun using your guys' combinations with Oya, because I know there's a lot of teams that use her. I only know a couple based on very popular combinations with like Tristan. I'm gonna explain them as well. But still, I want to see whether you guys have something to offer with Oya. Maybe you have a secret formula that you've been cooking up and using in the hero arena, destroying your enemies along the way. And after that, after the training section, I have a lot of details. And not only like in terms of speech, I'm not going to yap about the changes. I've been to the developers' so-called HQ within the work chat. And I was like, hey guys, we've been teasing the campaign edition, the Eternal Frontier, for a couple of days already. You might have heard of it. And I was like, do you guys have... I know you're still cooking. You're still trying to add the finalizing touches so it can be released not with the start of the Golden Season, but somewhere along the lines, somewhere in the middle perhaps, maybe towards the end of the season. And I was like, but guys, do you have something I can showcase? Something that is ready and like, at least sort of stable so I can show it to the chat. And they were like, yeah, sure. We have a couple of like screenshots and they got me a vid. We're gonna check out a video after the Oya checkout. So yeah, I'm gonna be very excited to show it to you, and I'm gonna break down everything we see on screen because I think you guys will appreciate the additional information on the mode, despite the fact that it's not going to drop like on the first day of the season. But still, it's good to know it in advance, I think, because you can hype yourself up, you can expect it, maybe get some plans for it. Yeah, so we got a lot. Let me check out the chat. I've been going over the program, completely lost in my train of thought. Hi, hello, thanks for the gift, highly needed. I actually rely on my live account on these gifts because I've ran out of my energy refill potions. And I'm really hoping that the free boxes I've put there will drop me a couple at least, because I kind of need them. So excited for Oya. Very glad to hear it. I really like Oya as well. And I really like this. When I opened up this special build tonight, I just kind of started laughing, looking at this very like balloonishly looking Oya. I know we already had Lars depicted as a balloon, but Oya has such a sassy face to her that I've kind of really enjoy it. I like the beach setting as well. Did you actually see that there's like a very tiny shroom guy tending to the bar? He has like a drink prepared. I'm not sure who's gonna be taking that drink because he's just patiently waiting there, cleaning the bar. There's something with the pineapple on the menu. It looks like. Can we post ID yet? Oh, Kenny Moreno, we gonna have ourselves a traditional giveaway at the end of the stream. Right now, no need to post IDs, and even if you post IDs, I've got the automatic moderator running, so it's gonna delete messages containing a streak of numbers, usually IDs. It's going to prevent it from cluttering the chat, so I can focus on the messages, on chatting with you guys, until we get to the raffle segment. Then I'm going to turn that off. And then I'm going to explain how we do the raffle so you can participate in it. Oh, actually, I did not mention which kind of gift I prepared for this stream, for the raffle. I thought that, hey, we kind of have an Oya season. She did not get a rework because she's pretty powerful in her current state. And I was like, what can we do to give away something connected to Oya, to the topic of Oya? Maybe you people still need to like upgrade her, and maybe you lack something that was previously available like on exclusive terms. And I think that I'm gonna sweeten the deal. We usually only like give away soul stones or like skin plus. Tonight, I'm gonna give away enough soul stones for you guys to get your Oya to absolute star. And in addition, I'm gonna throw in the solar skin plus. An old one. It is available in the chest, but you might have not gotten it still because, Skin Plus is a pretty rare gift in the chest. Some are lucky enough. Maybe someone already got it, or maybe got it when it was available and was launched for the first time. So, tonight's gift for the raffle is going to be enough soul stones to get your personal Oya to the absolute star, and Solar Skin Plus just as a bonus of sorts. I've gotten through the devs. They said, yeah, you can do that. And I was like, yeah, sure. Then let's go with that. Talisman. Oh, there will be a time to talk about talismans today. And this is going to be after we cover Oya. That's going to be related to the campaign edition. Does anyone have the odds for the Outlands chest? I think you can see the odds for the Outlands chest if my memory does not betray me right now. There is an information tablet like you see sometimes in the stores of events. I think it should be mentioned there. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe in the Outland it's somewhere placed a bit differently. But I think so. Boy, do I need this. Then I really hope, Jeff, that you'll get a chance to win during the raffle. How many giveaways are there usually? Says Boggled Goggles. Usually it's 5 or 10 prizes. Lately I've been doing 10 prizes. Sometimes an extra one if we're feeling like there's enough time and we in the chat like feel like it's a generous time to give out an additional gift. Yeah, so usually 10. It's gonna be 10 copies of Oya with the Skin Plus. So much competition. Yeah, a lot of viewers. Actually, I've noticed in the chat, I did not turn it on. I think it's like a YouTube update. I see that there are like crowns on some of the chatters. I think YouTube chat now tracks your activity, like based on how many messages you send in, and it gives you like a top fans sort of deal. I think Grey Diamond knows more than I do because I only saw this right now when I started the stream. I was like, yeah, there's like top commenters like Dax Kochley. Sorry if I butchered the name. I see the crown with lamp number 2 in his possession. Pretty fun. All right. If we are already here, let's start with Oya. I'm gonna break it down for the people in chat. Maybe we have like newcomers to the game who rely on another faction or maybe don't have Oya. So forgive me. Please bear with me, experienced players. We're gonna go through the skills, but I'm gonna go into detail. I'm like gonna go with the comments of how we can synergize Oya's abilities with other heroes. A couple of like very staple sort of synergies. Let's go. I'm gonna cover them. So if you don't know, guys, Oya is a damage dealer from the Nature faction, and her main skill and her main gimmick, I'd say, is countering shielded teams or like specific enemies hidden in the backlines. So her first ability, the active ability, is called Shield Breaker. Very, self-explanatory. It basically tells you the concept behind Oya in its title. And it deals insane amounts of damage. You look at that formula and you say, wow, what do you mean 500% physical attack plus a bonus? And you even get an energy if you manage to kill someone with it. But I'm gonna outline something here. We see that damage, that Oya with this ability is gonna deal physical damage. She's gonna strike the closest enemy to her, and she marks enemies with her second skill. The marked enemies will receive additional like 30% of damage. So yeah, if there's enough like enemies with the marks on them, they're gonna receive it. Oya regains some energy after killing an enemy. So in theory, Oya can like destroy an enemy and then regain enough energy to cast it once again. Maybe you've been like, if you strike out the bosses in the Outland, you've probably saw yourself using Ginger against the Weaver. And you know how Ginger will sometimes like use her minigun to shoot the small spiders and regain enough energy due to that to cast the ult once again. This is kind of the idea with Oya. So you aim to finish off the enemies with that damage to cast it again and again and again. And the passive effect is where the shield in the name Shield Breaker comes from. It's gonna deal 100% more damage from any of Oya's skill, even the second, third one, the fourth one. 100% more if the enemy is shielded. So you can see why she's the shield breaker, why she counters. In the video example, you see her countering the Progress team. Oya destroys Progress easily. Sounds like she's trying to, I don't know, stop the evolution. But no, she's just dedicated to nature. The people with their technology, entering, disabling the rhythm of the forest, whatever. We don't appreciate it here. You know, respect the boundaries of the nature faction. It's their territory. Respect the laws. And what I'm gonna underline, Shieldbreaker deals a lot of damage. It is true. But I'm gonna show you the fact that she doesn't have armor penetration. So physical damage without armor penetration might be a bit, unreliable. So that's where we are going to present the first synergy for Oya once we go over other skills. So keep that in mind. Armor penetration is pretty important for a character dealing a lot of physical damage. So that should put you on the train of thought of like, who do I put Oya with so she gets like enough armor penetration to be effective against anything who stands in front of her. Let's go to the second skill. And let me see. Caught in 4K. Done with the progress. Oh wait, seems bad, says Michelle. Yeah, I actually, when I said that out loud, it sounded pretty bad. But hey, in Dominion, you know, it's totally okay. It's the natural way of things, huh? Way of nature, natural ways. Easy. So, the hunting skill. It's a control skill. Why is it a control skill? Because it's mostly oriented to providing your allies with additional effects here. And it also has an ability to help you destroy teams that rely on someone powerful or dangerous standing in the back lines. You know them, maybe like a Polaris, giving out stuns and whatever. Oh, guys, I think I see myself lagging a bit on the preview. The internet connection should be good. I see that the wire is in place, but hopefully you can see me okay. All right. So the hunting skill is, it stopped the video, so I'm gonna reset it here. So Oya is basically marking the enemy with the lowest health, using the health as a way to target an enemy. As you can see, she like targets a mage in this video example, and the mage just goes out of the back line in front of her, standing. He was like, yeah, you know, let's go, one-on-one. And the mage is gonna lose easily. And that's the logic you actually apply to your arena fights if you use Oya and all that. So if you see like an enemy stunner, an enemy control hero that you don't want to deal with or don't want to keep in place for too long because it might get dangerous for your team, grab yourself an Oya. She's gonna lure them out, finish them off quickly, and then their team is, heavily disabled because they might be relying on that hero for the prolongation of the fight, to give their damage dealers a bit of time to get their ults and whatnot. So yeah. And as you can see, the attacks on the marked target also burn off their energy. So even if you do not outright destroy the enemy who got lured out of the backline, you're gonna have them standing there uselessly, not using their first ability because they cannot gain energy enough for it to cast. So yeah, and the passive effect is as follows. So allied heroes who are healing themselves or receiving healing from Oya. Yes, Oya also can heal. We'll get to that later. So this healing will increase the allied hero critical hit chance for 5 seconds. So, and nature heroes will receive an increased bonus, as it always does, like with the faction synergies. Some allies will gain more advantages if they are from the same faction. And the effect does not stack. Let me get my face out of the way because the text is hidden. Yeah, the effect does not stack, and activating the skill will just refresh the duration of the 5 seconds. So yeah, there I am. I'm back. And as you can see, like maybe the first thought that comes to your mind is, we want to use a critical hit hero from the nature faction. We get Yasmin. We'll get to that as well. Then, the third skill. It's a pretty easy one. I like the animation of her throwing like free punches. She just performs these like free jabs, and each successive hit, the damage increases, and it's based on this formula, 25% of physical attack plus bonus, and it's gonna spread to the enemies behind the main target, if these targets are shielded. So, as you can see, once again, oriented on destroying the shields. What's the giveaway? Says Eric Owens. Eric, we're gonna throw for those winning the raffle, we're gonna throw in enough soul stones for you to get Oya to the absolute star if you do not have that already. And in addition, I'm gonna throw in a solar skin plus for Oya. Let me see. Sam, I have a question. How long are you playing this game? Asks Gidrius Cryoga. I've been playing the game, I think, since I started working here, so for 3 years on my live account. I'm, been slow on the progress because, I cannot play like it enough. When I get to work, or people in the office will be like, hey, he's just playing the game. What is this? But hey, I've been going at it actively, I think, since the seasonal thing started. Because when we first launched Soleil, it kind of got me back into the game on my free time, because I kind of like the adventure format. So yeah. And the last skill, we're getting to the fact that Oya can heal. Can you imagine that? It's almost like a reworked Rufus. So the health regen is given away to your allies based on this condition. So basically, when an allied hero deals critical damage or breaks an enemy shield, so she even incentivizes for you to focus on the heroes who can, with their crit chance, break shields or just deal very constant, stable critical damage. And these heroes are going to be restoring health based on the formula. Not a lot. It's 2.5% for the standard faction, for other faction heroes, and the allied nature heroes will gain additional, so 5% here with the bonus. And I think you get Yasmin in your head completely pictured, because Yasmin is one of the best nature heroes, known for very stable damage dealing through critical hits. It's as easy as it goes in terms of synergies. Let me showcase the synergies. So, I already mentioned that we are in need of Yasmin if we're planning to rely on the crit hit chance. She's pretty good with the crit hit chance as a stat, but also do remember that this strike from the Dance of Death is one of the best ways for her to deal critical hit damage, because the Assassin's Instinct will basically increase it to the sky and beyond, because it's going to be applied for 10 seconds. Even after she casts the ult, the critical hit chance is still going to be high enough for her to deal a crit with, I think, with every basic attack. Sometimes she might miss, but that's rare. And that's basically a recipe for disaster, but that disaster is only applied to your opponent's team, because Oya and Yasmin are great. I do run them in one team. I have. In Grand Arena in particular. I rely on it to catch up on the rank, because I'm getting thrown off of there for a couple of times a week. And another hero that synergizes pretty good with Oya, but it's a bit of a different synergy, because when we're talking Oya and Yasmin, we say that Oya kinda completes Yasmin's kit. She provides support to Yasmin. But when we're talking about the other synergy, the other well-known synergy with Tristan, it's a synergy that is buffing Oya more than Oya buffing Tristan. It's a different case a bit. Why are we looking at Tristan? Because Tristan is one of the most popular heroes and very well known for his first artifact effect. Basically, Tristan will grant your Oya that wonderful, very sought out armor penetration stat. So a Tristan standing in front of your Oya, or behind your Oya, depends on the positioning of your heroes, will be that key element for Oya to deal that insane amount of damage that we saw in the formula for the first skill. So if you're running Oya as your main puncher, your main boxer, destroying the shielded teams, consider Tristan. And yeah, I think that's the main synergies. There are a lot of others I can come up with, but I think that's the ones you need to keep in mind if you're trying out Oya, and what you can look forward to in terms of team building if you're planning to get very serious with her upgrades. And we are gonna try Oya out in the training for a bit. But first, let me showcase the season that is coming to you guys on Monday, on the 7th of July. Have a great 4th of July weekend. Oh, yeah, the 4th of July is coming in almost close to the weekend. It's Friday in my case, but hey, if you're celebrating, that's a very well-known, like, what do we say, holiday. I think it's a holiday. Yeah. We need a Samurai Charlie skin. Noted. Noted. New hero Samiam. What is going on? What do you mean new hero? I'm not going to be added to the game, guys. I don't think developers like me enough to insert me into the game. I think I'm pressuring them. I'm like racketeering almost, saying that, guys, I need screenshots for the upcoming game mode. I need it for my stream. Please give it to me. And they're like, oh no, this guy again. I cannot stand him. And yeah, the season, the Golden Sun season. This one is showcasing this skin that is going to be available in the season pass. This is going to be a new skin for Azisha, the Chaos faction mage, a damage-dealing mage, a very destructive force. I'm going to show it in the season pass. But guys, I noted that in the special development build, I think we had that issue during the previous stream because it's a special development build that does not show the game in the state you're gonna see it on Monday. On the level 39, it shows that you will gain an Oya Solar skin. That's not true. That's gonna be the Zisha skin, the one we saw a couple of seconds ago. This is like a temporary insert here. I've communicated with the devs, so it's gonna be properly acknowledged. The Zisha is gonna be there on launch. We're not gonna have a situation where the Angelic Musha skin is available on level 39, like in the previous season. We handled that. Don't be worried about that. And it's not in the valuable rewards, but I'm gonna showcase something that you might be interested in. There is, in the season pass ticket road, an avatar frame and a very cool looking Kai here with the like green glasses and a sort of coconut cocktail in his hand for the avatar. So if you're interested in unique avatars, you might be interested in the season pass. And actually, the adventure for Oya is gonna feature a unique avatar as well. Search for it in the shop. It looks like this. It features a sort of a tribal guy in a mask, if you want it. And it's gonna also feature a recently released, kind of recently, one of the latest, let's say, Satori skins. It's the Masquerade Punk skin. Pretty fun. And also, Xingmao, lunar skin, available here. There are the contents. I'm not gonna play through the adventure on stream. That's all up to you guys to explore. But yeah, sorry about that. The Coins of Fate are familiar to you because they might look different, but this is the way for you to play the Hero's Fortune thingy. These are the coins you're going to use for that, as usual. And this screen shows the state the game is going to be in on the first day of seasonal launch. So it's going to showcase, I'm going to showcase a Brawl event that is going to be available with the launch. It's a very straightforward thing. There are no like soul stones for Oya here because she's featured in the shop of the adventure, but still the other contents are as usual. It's the resources for your general sort of upgrades. It's the chaos cores, rune stones, artifact coins, skin stones, whatever your heart desires in terms of these resources. And let me showcase quickly the events. I see that the Outland Splendor is going to be available on the first day, and there you can grab a couple of seasonal points. Looks like an ice cream in a coconut plate. I think it's like that. Yeah, and these are the quests for everyone keeping track of upcoming quests. I know that some of you guys really like seeing the rewards in advance to plan out your resources expenses. And these are the Hero Brawls quest lines. It's just win battles with different heroes and log in. And this is the standard adventure event energy for logging in, energy for expeditions, energy for chests, and then it's adventure coins for arena fights, emeralds, spending energy, spending emeralds. Wait. This is a spending emeralds on outland chests. Okay, the specific one. This one is general spending. This is a generous soul for scoring VIP points. And that's about it for the events on the first day. You can expect it to launch in this state if no changes are applied on the 7th on Monday. Coconut Sunday. This looks actually amazing. I've never tried a Coconut Sunday. It looks like something that might satisfy my craving for something cold during these scorchingly hot days. I hate them. I hate them, dude. You see how pale I am? I cannot handle the heat, man. So, alright. Let's get to trainings. Oh, I see for some reason we got like cut off fonts. I see that the game is scaled correctly. Hopefully that's not going to prevent us from enjoying the trainings. Alright guys, let me showcase something very straightforward. Let me create a defense team with like progress heroes. Maybe something featuring Polaris, right? Something that you might see after her release. And I'm just going to showcase how effective Oya will be against shields. Let's grab Isaac as well, because I think he provides a shield with his drones. Oh god, Cyrillic. Let's go, shield. I'm just gonna showcase this of my own volition. Build a team with Yasmin. I kind of want a Yasmin team. Let's grab ourselves an Oya. Let's grab ourselves, for the flavor, I think I'm gonna grab a Mushi. Add an additional healer. We'll grab Aiden. Maybe grab a Peach. I think that's overkill, but you know, whatever. Just launch it. And then I'm gonna grab a couple of recipes for teams in defense and a couple of teams from you guys in attack. I kind of want to see your unique teams with Oya, guys, that you use in your time or want to see featured on stream. I can focus in the chat. Oh, I actually see there's like a small like glitch like with the game. You can see the let me fix this. Boom. There we go. There was a line with like the background. I think something went wrong with the scaling of the window. Overkill is the only way to go. Crunch time, I do agree. I love myself a team that destroys the opponent, like turns them into pieces completely. As you can see, Oya got some good healing numbers, even more than Aiden. And that's mostly due to the fact that she heals everyone dealing crits here. And yeah, Yasmin does not shine in comparison like with Peach, but still, she is very reliable. And I think we got Polaris gotten rid of pretty quickly with Oya in the team. I'm gonna do this with like with an X10 launched, just to showcase how effective it is on like very stable level. So let me grab a nature, boom, Oya, Mushi, and I added Peach, I think, yeah, due to the fact we had Aiden. Let's go Battle X10. Boom, 8-2. Pretty stable performance. Very good stats here. And yeah, guys, what team do you want to see on defense? You can use Oya in defense, or maybe you want to see a specific team getting destroyed with Oya. The condition is the attack team should feature an Oya, so I'm ready to grab any suggestions from the chat. I actually see something reminiscent of a team already, but I'm not sure if it's a defense one. But let's go with my instincts and consider this a defense team. I see a team suggested by Malik Javad. It's Astaroth, Kayla, Aiden, Krista, Lars. Okay, let's do that. We grab ourselves an Astaroth. Ooh, we actually, by adding an Astaroth, we should be wary of the fact that Astaroth is a tank that grants your allies shields. And that is the thing that you want to look out for if you're using Oya. Because once you see an Astaroth, Fafnir, whatever, even Jorgen placing a shield with his second skill, that's a trigger for you. You're gonna be like, okay, Oya, you get on that shield, you destroy the guy in like moments. Let's go. I think it was featuring Krista and Lars as well. Oh, that's a pretty fun sibling team. Astaroth is there like an uncle, forgotten uncle. Let's add Malik, Javad here, and let's go fight this team with Oya already pre-added. And then you guys decide what am I going to use for the attack team, what am I going to use to fill up the empty spaces. I see something suggested. Oh, a lot of messages. Oh, that sounds interesting. By Faisal F. Faisal suggests using Julius, Tristan. Ooh, good synergy. Good synergy. Appreciate you using the synergetic heroes. Oh, it even has Yasmin and Polaris. Oh, we're going full on synergy. We grab a Yasmin and a Tristan. Okay, that's pretty good. And a Polaris for stuns. Ooh, ooh. I think they're not gonna have a chance against us. Let's launch a standard battle here. A team by Faisal. Let's see how it unfolds, and then I'm gonna run an X10 just to see whether it's effective enough or not. But I think it should be, even with Kayla jumping in. Oh, I'm not sure actually. We might lose this one because Kayla jumping in kinda got rid of Yasmin and Polaris. Ooh, we kinda lost the elements there. The healing is there, but it's not enough to heal up everyone here. Let's go with the next 10, and let's see whether or not we got unlucky, or it's a tough combination because we lack proper healing. Let's see. Let's test the theory. And we grab ourselves a Polaris and we run it an X10. Let's see. 2-8. So there is a chance where we'll win. I kind of want to see the victory replay. Interested how it should be unfolding if we're looking for a win. But I suppose we need like very lucky crits targeting Kayla to get rid of her quickly or make her jump back into the line. Yeah, something like that. Look at Krista. An insane... The ice block after the rework of Krista and Lars, the ice block is powerful. I saw people using Krista as a proper tank nowadays because she's just standing there every time casting a block. You cannot push through her. It's insane. So yeah, I see. Oh, Dhruv. Oh, hello, Dhruv. I think I saw you in the chat already on one of the previous streams. Welcome back. How about Julius, Isaac, Oya, Yasmin, and Luther? Let's place it into the defense. Let's see how Oya performs in defense. Because, you know, these scenarios will be encountered easily. You will see sometimes teams that are powerful in attack on defense as well. You have to cook up a formula for you to get through that. So let's build that. We'll get ourselves Julius. Where's the guy? I love the check of the stats, but I think I'm stuck here. Oh no! How do I get unstuck? Okay, I got unstuck. All right, Julius, Oya, Yasmin, Isaac. Ooh, Isaac, Yasmin, and Luther. Okay. Let's grab it. Let's grab the guy. Is he upgraded fully? Yeah, should be. What is this? Why isn't that going from my screen? Oh yeah, let's go. Dhruv, D. Jout. I think it's correct. I think I did not make a spelling mistake there. Okay, what can we attack it with? There are shields. We are gonna use Oya as a staple, so it's good. But what do we add to this mix? Attack with Oya. Oh, I see Widowmaker saying like properly attack with a certain team, so I can know that it's an attack team. Let's use it. Widowmaker suggests attacking with Oya, Mushi, Polaris. Let's grab a Mushi while we're there. Polaris, Tempest. Oh, Tempest for control, pretty good. We grab a Polaris. We grab ourselves a Tempest from the Eternity faction page. And we grab ourselves a Soleil. Okay. Looks interesting. Let's go with that. Let's see how we handle this. I kind of want to see, focus on the battle a bit to see the hunt skill in action. I think Oya will use it to draw out the enemy Isaac, I suppose. I see that the enemy Oya is drawing out our Polaris. She's still standing there, actually. She did not manage to die too quickly. Oh, wait. I think I said, 2 knots. So yeah, Polaris is still alive. Despite being drawn out to the front of the team, she's still alive. It's a tough fight, but we are starting to get rid of the heroes standing in our way. Starting with Julius and Yasmin. Julius will now provide... Without Julius, we will not see a lot of shields. And yeah, Isaac cannot handle this by himself, and he loses. Okay, I want to see an X10. Just, to be convinced of the results. Let's grab that. Oh, wait, we were using Mushy. Right. We were using Soleil and Tempest, right? Like this. Oh yeah, Mushy, Polaris. Ah, we did not have a Yasmin. Like this. Boom. Let's go with the X10. Is it stable enough? Okay, that's a pretty good ratio. 9-to-1. Love to see that. All right, guys. We are already almost 40 in with the stream. I need some time to showcase the Frontier content. So I think let's go with one final fight. We will build a defense team and an attack team that you guys want to see. Please put a defense or attack in front of your message or combination of heroes so I can know which one you're suggesting. Oh, I see. Adnan says, add Sebastian, Martha, Aurora, Orion, Helios on defense. Thank you for specifying. Let's go with that. Love myself an Orion. Let's go with Helios. Let's get the guy. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Then Sebastian. Oh, I always forget he's not an honor hero. He's kind of a honor looking, like a bard. You imagine him in the knight setting, like following a group of knights, supporting them. Let's get to the faction that features Martha and grab ourselves an Aurora from... Oh, wait. I always get lost. With Aurora. I think she's nature. Yeah, okay. Like this. This is a defense team from Adnan. Like this. Boom. Okay, let's attack this thing. With Oya added. Please note, consider an Oya. Oh, I see it. I already see a lot of suggestions. All right. I see a lot of suggestions here. Doha Hassan. Wait. Have a lot of messages scrolling through. Wait, wow, you guys are putting in a lot of messages. That's insane. Let me focus my eyes, my weary eyes. Ah, I see. Attack, Elmer, Thea, Moshi, Yasmin, and Oya. Elmer. I'm not sure I know who Elmer is. But let's get the other heroes in. Let's get Thea. Let's get Moshi. Let's get Yasmin here. Elmer. Who's Elmer? I might not get the name Elmer right, but let me pick something that I think will suit here. Ah, wait. Is this? Are you suggesting like Amira? Maybe. maybe. Is she good on my account here? Let's go with Amira. Maybe because that sounds close to Elmer, I suppose. Sorry guys if I mistook the character for another one. Ah, I see Elmir, not Elmer. Ah, okay. Elmir, yeah, I see someone saying that one of the, like, who's Elmir? Someone from nature. Not existent. Guys, it was written with an E. I did not recognize Elmir without an I in the name. That was my problem. I'm very bad with, like, recognizing if there was a misspell. I get completely lost. But Elmir, I do agree he's a bit lacking, because I think on my live account, I tried him out in a couple of teams. I think he might need a rework in the future if we'll get to it. You know, personally, I like his ability visually. Spawning the clones in, using distant damage from a safe position. In theory, it sounds very cool. But in practice, he's, you know, a legacy hero, been here with the game for a while. So, might not put out the performance we require in the current meta, but still. Hey, I hope you're not very angry with me, guys, for forgetting who Elmer is. But yeah, I think this was still a good team, even with Amira as a replacement. But, all right, let's see. I think it's time for us to see for ourselves with your own eyes, guys, the materials I've got for you to showcase the newest addition to the campaign. From what you might remember, the campaign, as you can see, there's a teaser here already. The campaign currently features only 11 chapters. Oh wait, 13 chapters, sorry about that. I forgot that Shavarak was in the 13th one. And, you know, we usually rely on the campaign for raids, for completing missions, gaining equipment, and that's about it, because when we complete it, we're like, okay, I'm done with the PvE content. And still, we have that longing for more PvE content. We kind of want to destroy the computer-controlled enemies with our teams, practice, get ourselves a bit of a new challenge, because, you know, there's only so much PvP content we can take. You know, we kind of want to approach a difficult team controlled by an AI opponent to maybe, you know, sharpen our skills a bit, think outside the box, think outside of the meta box. And that's where the addition to the campaign, the Eternal Frontier, will come in. It's going to provide you with a new challenge that I'm going to showcase to you right now. First, let's see a video. I'm not going to be talking a lot over it, so you guys can see it and maybe, like, watch it in the recording. Hey, YouTube people, if you're watching the recording, we're with you. Even if you didn't catch live, we're still here. Press the like button. all that jazz. Let's go to the video. I'm gonna turn my cam off as well if I see my face obstructing some elements. I want you guys to explore it on your own, and then I'm gonna break down the elements we see. There we are. This video starts with the developers defeating the last enemy in the campaign, Shavarak. Sorry for spoilers, anyone who did not beat Shavarak yet, but yeah. Currently, he's the final boss, and once you beat the campaign, the Eternal Frontier becomes available through a portal that we see in the corner of the screen. And then it's going to present you with the starting screen. This addition to the campaign will be available for those who beat the campaign and got to level 90. So, you know, it's almost like late game content if we consider your progression from level 1 to level 120. But still, it's gonna go through. We'll see a lot of combat here, but don't worry, I'm gonna showcase a couple of images. We're gonna break down everything we see right now. Just you can. Oh, there's some plot going on. Let me show it to you. If you want to know what's the thing with Tempest is all about. Why is Tempest so heavily involved with the continuation of this campaign mode? Boom. Let me go back. Sans Undertale. I'm not sure Tempest is associated with the guy, but who knows? Who knows? Why is Tempest so big? The guy got buff. You know, summer goals. Whatever. needed that summer bod, the Eternity Summer bod. Boom. The battle is over, and I think the video ends here. It's gonna loop. Yeah. Alright, and now let's break down the things we saw in this video. I'm gonna go over the elements. You guys are gonna see my cursor here on the screen. I'm gonna point to things and explain to you. So, the Eternal Frontier is gonna be structured in a way, sort of, if the closest analog to it, to maybe have an easier time of understanding how it works, I think I'll compare it to the dungeon, because it's gonna be consisting of like levels, one after another, of combat, with not almost, I think it's eternal. It's eternal progression that will not stop until you can, if you can defeat the opponents standing in your way, the Eternal Frontier will continue. So, as you can see here, there's like a portal. I took the screenshots while recording a video, so there's a second cursor. Don't mind that, it's mine. You can, from the campaign, enter the Eternal Frontier, use the button to return to the campaign. There's going to be a rating based on the progress in the Eternal Frontier mode. It's sort of similar of, the ratings comparing the hero, power, and whatever. And there's going to be an inside store within the Eternal Frontier mode. It's going to feature its own, like, lots, its own items that can be purchased. And these items feature the first wave of talismans. So the talismans, the old talismans that were launched way back when, will be available for acquisition here in the shop. From what I know from the devs, the shop is going to function like every other shop you see in the game. So like it's a collection of items that can be refreshed with a button for free for like once, then with emeralds. And it's a standard procedure. It's going to re-roll by itself as well with the cooldowns and whatnot. And yeah, as you can see here below, it says World 1. Once you enter the Frontier, you first enter World 1. Worlds are a combination of a lot of levels. From what I remember, it's 100 levels. What I mean by levels is combat scenarios. So once you like go to level 1, you press to battle here. Let me grab my cam out of the way. You press to battle here, and you're launching the battle against an enemy team. You build your team out of your heroes, and once you defeat that enemy team, you get the reward that is showcased here. And every 5 and 10 levels in one world, you will receive a more generous reward. As you can see on the screen here, the 5th level in World 1 will grant you, upon completion, 500 rune stones. And once you complete the entire world, so 100 levels, you'll grab yourself some rune spheres, 500 of them to be exact. And it's essential. You do not need energy to participate in these battles. You can try it again and again and again. No one is gonna stop you. If an enemy team presents a challenge that you don't think you can overcome with your standard team, experiment. Use unconventional teams, try to find an approach that will get you through it. And do remember one thing, once you start going through the levels, it's gonna get harder and more difficult. I think once you go through like maybe 5 or 6 worlds, I don't remember exactly, and we'll see it on the final version. This is just a preview that has been cooking in the oven of the developers. And once you go through like several worlds, 5 of them, you are going to be required to build not only one team from your heroes, but 2 teams. So there's going to be 2 enemy teams, and you're going to build 2 teams to counter them, to destroy them. And that's where you need to start thinking unconventionally. Perhaps you've been upgrading only 5 heroes, right? And you're thinking, hey, I have like 9 heroes upgraded, and I need to try to beat through the enemy teams. But I only have 9. Don't worry about that, because you can use teams that have under 5 heroes in them. So you can use 4 or 3. If you have one insanely upgraded hero who can clean the enemy team by himself or herself, use it. Use it. Like, use one hero. You sometimes see in arena someone placing a very overpowered hero, a single one, and it stands in defense and just, counters every attack because they have a talisman or whatever, fully upgraded. That's something along the lines. So you can experiment. You can use a team that consists of one hero and then use 5 heroes in the second team. And that will allow you to go through the worlds again and again and gain more rewards. So yeah, that's what it's all about. This is the build the team screen. So if you are like only starting the Eternal Frontier, the enemy teams are going to be placed here, and you can build your team here. And if you need a couple of teams, you'll be able to see both enemy teams and build your teams with like a toggle here. You'll see it once it launches. Please pay attention to the fact that the Eternal Frontier is not going to launch on the Monday. It's not going to be available with the start of the season. It's going to drop somewhere down the line. We're not going to be announcing a date, a precise date right now, but somewhere down the line we'll say when will it launch. Sam, will you tell them about the skip? I think I'll keep that info. I think I'll keep that info for you guys to post on official media, our official channels, because I have another thing I'm going to talk about in detail. You saw this chest, guys, here. And this chest has a timer. And it's a timer that counts to, like, it counts the time that went past. And why is it doing that? Because it's an idle income chest. So, once you progress through the Eternal Frontier, every combat you win, every combat encounter you destroy, is gonna increase the tempo of this chest generating coins. These coins are the Eternal Frontier coins. These ones are you're going to be using in the shop mostly. These are the mode currency. And the tempo you gain it with will increase with your completion of Eternal Frontier. And it's going to charge throughout the day. Be sure to collect it once a day. 24 hours, it's going to be collecting the coins for 24 hours, then it's going to stop. It's not going to collect your coins for 2 days straight. If you miss a day, you will miss out on additional coins, so be sure to check in daily and grab the coins that have accumulated in the chest. That's going to give you the maximum profits for the mode. And, this chest does not require your attention besides that. You just allow it to generate some coins for you throughout the day. You go in the morning, check in, grab the coins, allow it to restart. So yeah. Mostly, Frank says, what do you mean mostly? Because I'm not sure, Frank, whether the shop is going to feature items that are purchasable with like emeralds. Sometimes you see maybe like a couple of currencies, like in the Hero Wars Dominion era. I might have been thinking about that. But I think we'll see it when we'll see it, because I do not have the most precise info on the contents of the shops. That's something that's been cooking, and it's still, in the oven. We'll see that when the devs say, okay, we're done with the shops. We totally ready to show off the contents. Once that happens, I think Gray or other community managers will share the info on the shop contents somewhere down the line on official channels. So yeah. Actually, there is a question. Do you have to be level 120 for talismans? I see Gray already answered the question, but you can get access to Frontier and the shop of the Frontier once you're level 90. But yeah, talismans will be available for your heroes once you strike level 120 on your profile. So if you purchase a talisman, be very careful with your spending. If you purchase a talisman, you will be able to use it only once you get to 120, because it's how it works. The talismans are start to apply their effects to your heroes once you hit that level. Oh! I see a lot of people already posting for the raffle. What is going on? All talismans in shop, the early ones. I think it's gonna we're gonna add additional stock in the future, but that's don't quote me on that. It's not a very precise information. So I think that's about it for everything on these screenshots and from this vid that have been given by the devs. Thanks to them, I'm really glad I could show something more meaningful. Not only like the teasers. I love the teasers personally. They fill me with joy every time I am involved in the process of making one. But you know, sometimes we got to have some meat on these bones of teaser bones. And yeah, I think you are guys ready to. I see people posting Oya already, so I think we're ready for the raffle. But before we do that, I'm saying I love teasers. I'm gonna tease something while we're here on this gallery screen as well. Be prepared. In the Golden Sun season, somewhere during it, not on the first day, but somewhere during the season, there will be a return of a very legendary hero we have in our midst in Dominion. That's about it I'm gonna say for that. Be prepared. Be prepared for a return of someone you might have been waiting for a long time. And that's about it. Gray, be prepared. I'm gonna open the gates. I'm opening the gates. I'm turning off the moderation tools. We're preparing for the raffle. Let's go, guys. Let's go to the raffle. To the raffle screen. I see you're very excited for it. And I'm gonna set it up live. We're gonna do it live. Hey, there we are. 900 viewers. Let's go. Wait, guys. Oya did not start. It's still Tempest from a previous stream. Remove spammers. Don't know what it's gonna what this means. I'm not gonna activate it this stream, but I think I never saw this option before. Might use it in the future, but not right now. All right. There's a lot of people placing Oya. All right. Let me get the tip onto the screen. And, you know, let me break it down with my voice. let me break it down. It's like I'm going to dance here on the green screen. But no, I'm going to break down the procedure that the raffle is based on. So, if you enter exclamation mark Oya, I think it's not very dependent on whether or not you use small letters or capital letters. You just enter exclamation mark Oya to participate, and you only need to send it in once. It's not going to increase your chances to participate if you put it into the chat like twice or thrice. It's not increasing. But once we get enough participants here, gonna press a choose a winner button here. Let me zoom in a bit because it seems like it's a bit too hard to see what's happening. At least, oh, I see the stream is a bit wide. Let me do this. I think it's a bit fat. It doesn't fit the border. Now it's good. Okay. And once I press choose a winner, one of you guys will appear on the screen. It's going to showcase your nickname that you use on YouTube for your YouTube profile. Once we see that, I'm going to say, hey, lucky winner. I'm going to say your name on YouTube out loud. And once we see that, I give you a minute and a half to enter a message in a chat. I do recommend, I turned off the moderation tools for right now, so it's not going to delete your IDs, but start off with a hello, a simple hello that might help you get detected easier. And once we got you through a hello, once we confirm you're in the chat, I'm going to ask for your ID, not your real ID. Do not send personal information onto the chat. Just send your in-game ID that I'm going to use to send you Oya Soul Stones for you to get her to Absolute Star, and a Solar Skin Plus for Oya from when it was released. A pretty good skin. It's a good power-up for your Oya if you're planning to use her effectively. And yeah, I'm gonna send it once the season starts on Monday. So I'm gonna come to work and I'm gonna check the IDs and I'm gonna send it out. So be expecting it on Monday if you win. All right. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Hopefully, you mean everything about personal information. Do not send any personal information. Hopefully, everyone got that. It's a joke. Yeah, it was a joke. Only send your in-game ID, and I'm gonna choose our first winner. There's gonna be 10 winners for tonight. So let's start with the first one. Boom. Byron Pacer. Byron, if you're in the chat, say hello, and you should get detected pretty quickly. And we'll wait here for a minute and a half for you to respond. Oh, hello, hello. Hello, Byron. We got you. Now the only thing left is the ID. And for me to prepare my notes, because I forgot to open the notepad. Ooh, okay, I opened it. No worries. We got it. Everything is good. No numbers are going to be lost tonight. Tonight. I wanted to say today and tonight. Thank you so much, Byron, for cooperating. And I'm gonna mark it as our first winner. Congratulations, Byron. Hope you enjoy your Oya upgrade once I send it in on Monday to this exact ID. The second winner is Impulse 9, the man. I know Impulse 9. It's not rigged, but I know the guy. Impulse. Hey. That's not gonna look good on our records. But hey, Impulse. You might know Impulse from Discord. We know him, we love him. Impulse, please say hello. I hope you are not too... Yeah, I think if the system chooses you or like Grey Diamond, I think you're gonna be shocked, and yeah, this just proves it. So yeah, we're gonna be waiting for your ID, Impulse. Yeah, miracles do happen. I see that Mikhail said, please reward Kai and other legacy heroes. Mikhail, noted. I'm gonna add that to the feedback list. Once this stream finishes, I usually go through the chat requests that are formulated as feedback, and I compile it, and we look over it, and they get to the development team in our documents to them. So everyone in the dev team will see suggestions like that. Don't worry, Mikhail. We got you, Impulse. Let's wait for an ID from Impulse. But I think we can... I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait for an ID from Impulse. Or Impulse, if you don't want to share an ID, maybe you don't want an Oya, just let me know through the chat. Because we can, I don't know, adjust something if you want to give it away to someone else. Just let me know. I'm not sure. I remember there was one case where one of the winners was like, hey, I can give it to someone else. I don't really need the gift. I just kind of wanted to win. Oh, we gotcha. Okay, we got an ID from Impulse. Thank you, Impulse. You're the second winner. See you around. And yeah, congratulations on the win. Miracles happen. Reroll. Anthony Grondin. Let's go. Anthony, hello. Congratulations on winning. Shout out to Anthony for winning and being the third winner. Oh, hey there. Got you very quickly. Nice. Only the ID left. I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. Sometimes my brain completely shuts off during the raffle segments because I have tracking of my audio in my ears, so I can hear that everything's good with my audio, and I completely vibe to the music while looking at the screen, and sometimes that happens. So if you see me staring blankly at the screen, that either means I congratulate Anthony and detect his ID and put it into my notes, or I'm just vibing with the music. Thank you very much, Anthony, for your cooperation. Enjoy the power-up of your Oya on Monday. Our fourth winner is Master of Ever. Master of Ever. Okay. Maybe it should be broken down into a different combination of words, but hey, Master of Ever sounds cool. Say hello, and boom. Yeah, there we go. Detected by the system. Now the only thing left is the in-game ID. Let's wait for that. Oh, I see, yeah. More like Master of Fever. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe it features like fever in the name. Maybe there's more focus on that. But hey, it's a combination of symbols, so it's up to me to decipher it. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your win once again. Another winner, our fourth already. Let's go for the fifth one. T. Alex. Aren't all words a combination of symbols, Sam? Man, it's late. The stream got into its latter half. let me vibe to the music. Let me chill. I'm not thinking about the existential, weight of my phrases. Hi, T. Alex. Very glad to see you here. Let's wait for the in-game ID. Sorry, Sam. Lol. It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you all, guys. It's all good. Sometimes I do say stuff out loud, just like streamers do. And I only realize what I said after the fact. So I might say like pseudo-philosophical statements like, wow, words are a combination of symbols. Can you imagine that? Guys, did you know that if you combine symbols, it can make words and they have meaning? Have you considered that? Mind blown. And shapes, yes, Adam, and shapes. You mean philological? Maybe. I think it can be viewed from the perspective of philosophy. Everything I say, there should be a branch of philosophy dedicated to Sam's statements on live streams of Hero Wars Alliance. Let's wait for T. Alex. I really hope I turned off the moderation tool and it's not deleting messages with an ID from T. Alex. Alex, if you're actually experiencing troubles of getting detected with an ID, there it is. Okay. I wanted to give the lifelong tip of combining it with a word of some kind, but no, it seemingly works like that. Thank you, T. Alex. Now, for the sixth winner is Amir Asghari. Amir, here we go. Let's get you detected. Let's grab you from the chat. Say hello. We will be glad to see you live on stream with your text here. I see T. Alex in the chat saying thank you. My pleasure. My pleasure, Alex. Congratulations on winning. Did you fall asleep to the music, Sam? I don't think I've fallen asleep live on stream. I think it's against the, terms of service on YouTube. I don't think you should be sleeping here. But no, I'm okay. I'm drinking coffee. I'm caffeinated. I'm good. Don't see Amir. Amir, please send a hello in chat. There's 30 seconds left by our rules. I'm gonna re-roll if we don't see the message. That's just how it goes. Man, it's gonna be a shame if Amir is in the chat and not away from the keyboard or not away from the device and it's just not going through. Guys, keep an eye out on Amir. I don't think we'll get the message on time, but let me know if you saw Amir's messages in the chat, because I'll get through it and find the message if the ID was posted. Shmoey40 is the winner, the sixth winner after the reroll. Shmoey40, please say hello. My smartphone is going hot. Sasha, be careful with that. Hopefully it's not gonna, overheat. My phone, during the summer especially, is reaching like temperatures that shouldn't be astronomically possible. I think it's given me like, it can give me burns, I think, if I hold it too long. But yeah, I think it's the heat's fault, not on my end at least, not the device's fault. Shmoy40. Could there be a chance Sam has partaken a little before the stream? I do not I do not partake before the stream. What are you implying? We do this by the books. It's completely... No. Do not think that I'm partaking. Everything is okay. Oh, we don't see a Shmoy 40 as well. I hope it's because we don't see them in the chat and maybe they away from the device, and not because of a malfunction on the Nightbot side. Okay, Nicola Michelato. That's the second reroll, but Nicola, you are chosen by our second reroll. So please say hello in chat. Hopefully this time it will get detected. I'm getting a bit worried here. I really hope it's not on the Nightbot's side and everything is working as it should. Oh, there we are. Okay, the Nightbot is working. Everything's good. Hello, Nicola. Now it's the only thing left is the ID. Oof, I was thinking like, oh no, did we encounter some technical difficulties on the Raffle tool side? But no, seemingly everything is okay. Sam, I'm tired to... didn't see the message. Was something referred to me. People saying, oh yeah, come on guys, you only have to do it once. That's right. You only need to type !Oya once. Be sure that it's not going to increase your chances if you post it twice or thrice. It's not needed. The system considers only the first message that is put in with the keyword. Waiting for Nicola to send the in-game ID. And that's going to be our sixth winner. Oh, I actually see that we kind of caught Shmoy in the chat. I think so. All right. I'll let Grey Diamond handle the issue. Oof. Need some water. It's tough to talk. While we're handling the win of Nicola here within this window. Nicola will be waiting for your ID here. Due to the fact that you got detected, we can allow ourselves to spend some time here, waiting for you patiently. Thank you so much. You're going to be our sixth winner. Potentially, we will send the reward to Shmoy 40 if it's all good, and Gray will resolve it. And he was in chat. Josh B is the seventh winner. Meanwhile, congratulations to Josh B. Josh, please say hello. The music restarted. Who's putting goose farts? Griff. I remember you. I remember you from the shorts comments. Oh, with an ID. Whoa, Josh is multitasking. Okay. Thank you, Josh. Congratulations. Griff, the season is ending. Goose is already out. We are, oh, that's Mille Malio. That's Cyrillic. I can read that. We are expecting Oya. But yeah, if you are still looking to upgrade Goose, remember, there is some time before the Oya Golden Sun season starts. Get your last upgrades in if you were, upgrading Goose for your honor teams. Hello. Let's wait for an ID from Mille. Guys, this is rigged. You waste your time. It's not. I swear, it's a Nightbot. It's a Raffle thingy. You can use it on your own streams. It's a publicly available tool. Don't worry. We config this Raffle in front of you guys. So, it's completely to chance. Greetings from Colombia. Hello, Andrea. Got the ID. Thank you so much. That's the 8th ID in my list. Only 2 winners left. 2d6. Ooh, sounds like a D&D kind of thing. Hopefully that's damage. Not, a bad roll of a d20. Oh wait, what am I talking about? D6 and d20 are 2 different entities. It's 2d6. We don't know what was on those d6s. Hello. Man, I'm losing it. The Golden Sun season is scorching my brain out. We got the ID. Thank you. Thank you, 2D6. Thank you for saving my image by not allowing me to ramble about D&D dice any longer. Let's go with the last winner. Congratulations to 2D6. And our last winner is Sohail Boss. Okay. Our last winner. And if we lost a couple of winners, in the chat, like Shmoy40, we will handle that on Monday. Don't be worried about that, because we always try to make it fair. If someone got through the instrument, if someone was in chat and was posting, but the Nightbot refused to detect them, then it's okay. We will still do it manually. We will search through the chat logs. So, hail Bose. Bose. Hello, hello. Now, Sam, next time you sing us a song. What is this? What is this, a karaoke stream? If there's not a rhythm game added to the Hero Wars Alliance, I'm not singing a song, guys. You can write feedback in like surveys or whatever. If you want to see Sam sing, you need to request a rhythm game from our development team. That's my condition for you. While we're waiting for the ID from Boss, I'm gonna read through the chat a bit. I appreciate that the live streams have returned. I'm very glad you guys enjoying them, because it was very fun for me to let this tradition roll back onto the channel once I was suggested to do them. Sam, we need more puzzles in the game. Hey, that's going to the feedback list for sure. Congrats all winners. What's Sam done? Sam's song. Oh God, we're going into the puns territory. I appreciate the pun, but it struck me on a mental level. It kind of destroyed a part of my soul, I think. All right. So, hail boss, we're waiting for your ID. We will wait here patiently. But if you're experiencing troubles in the process of sending your ID, you can try to combine it. Oh, okay. I always try to start that whole spiel about combining your ID with a word of some sort, and then it goes through just like that. All right. Thank you to all the winners. Congratulations once again, boss, and everyone here. And yeah, I think that's all 10 winners. And the winners that might have gotten through the Nightbot system and were not detected, we'll check them manually on Monday. Don't worry about that. And I think, boom. That's about it for tonight's stream. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. And oh, I think that's a wrong screen to end it on. I think I should remind you about the secret mission as well. But let's sit here. It's animated. It's pretty. It's a forest, a summer forest to be exact. Pretty nice. All right. Let's send this off to the live stream recording territory with a last reminder of completing the mission 7 in chapter 2, Monolith of Meron. Getting your gift is going to be available until the 6th of July. Collect it, and yeah, that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Be sure to check out the video I showcased of the Eternal Frontier in the recording. If you want to take another look at it more closely, analyze it. Maybe there's something I did not cover, so use it to your advantage. Ask questions if you want to our community managers, maybe. Or this will be all answered in our official posts. If you are shy to ask a question, the info is gonna be appearing during this Golden Sun season as the month goes through. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for coming onto the stream. Thank you for checking out the Golden Sun season preview. And it was me, Sam, with you, losing brain cells by the minute, seemingly. I completely forgot how to talk when we reached the Raffle segment, but it happens, Talking a lot gets you exhausted. That's okay. I'm here for that. That's what I do. That's my job. So yeah, I'll see you guys in Dominion. Have fun. Enjoy the weekend that is going to be coming after the Friday. Hope you have a good Friday as well. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you there. Let's go.
You